What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and we are doing a reload of our Bears rebuild, which was one of our first, if not our actual first rebuild. And we were 14-2, but I did look back, and we did lose this game by, I think, 2 points, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually had to look to see if we cheated, which I don't think I've ever cheated on these, because I always show you guys, but surprisingly we didn't. This roster doesn't look that great to me. We are going to give them the force win, though, because they did technically win. But the roster is looking pretty good. A lot of guys with quick and superstar dev. What's Trubisky? Superstar dev. His stats aren't really looking that great, but he's okay. You know, a couple of decent players here. A lot of short guys. Actually, Curry Stark is tall, but he's slow. We have Fabulge. A lot of rookies. So this must have been like the year that we did well. Brent Grimes. Kyle Fuller, normal dev. He's still on the team. Callahan, normal dev. Like I said, I'm really not sure how this team is like a 14-2 superstar team. To be fair, we don't know the rest of the league's roster. Holy crap, this guy's good. Look at some of the players here. We got some really decent players. Vikings. So a lot of teams do have a 90s. Ooh, this might be a little harder than I thought, because there's a lot of teams already in the 90s. I don't know how we went 14-2. Yeah, those teams, I mean, there's some really good teams here. But this is also, I would assume, a realistic rebuild. I'll probably look in a second just to make sure. I'm pretty sure this is a realistic rebuild, so of course, cannot make any crazy trades, or at least try not to. Also MVP, Casey I almost called him Simons. Casey Sims. Let's take a look. I don't think we really need a receiving threat at this point. Lindsey Charles, superstar dev. Same with Casey Sims. Young as hell. So one of the big needs, it seems, would be a pass rusher. Also, a safety couldn't hurt here. Don't really know. This is like a 7-month-old roster, so I don't really know everything about this team, or this draft at least. All right, so a bunch of practice squad guys. We have a negotiation here as well. Grant Michael, a punter. So Eddie Goldman, how much money do we have? We have a decent bit of money, I suppose. We can try to make that happen. Jeremy Langford will let go. Crevion LeBlanc. Kevin White, I think it's time for him to go. Eric Kush, punter of 6-year deal, huh? Good overall, and I kind of have to keep him because of that. Realistic move. If a guy's a good overall punter, that means he's a great player, which means he's worth keeping. You just don't get rid of special teamers like that if you know they're good. Richard Sherman, Clowney. All right, so pass rusher. I'm going to make sure what we have is final here. So defensively, Pernell McPhee is actually getting a little old. Pernell McPhee's fine for now. Brent Grimes did retire. I think we're actually going to pursue Sherman here. He's 30 years old. He wants a 1-year deal. I mean, I'd take it. Although, how much is he going to ask for here? The bonus isn't that much, actually. You best believe I want Sherman. We need him big time. I don't know if we'll be able to land a cornerback in this draft. Thing is, Clowney. Ooh, Clowney wants a 6-year deal. Can't be doing that now. So we offered Sherman. Sherman's actually a pretty big deal here if we can get him. And we can. So we paid him like 16 mil on a 1-year deal, which isn't actually bad for a guy like Sherman. 30 years old. How good is he still? 88 speed. He's still a great player, at least for this season. I don't know if he'd be worthy keeping any other season than this. We do have more scouting. Well, the most important point of scouting, at least. The quarterbacks. Holy crap. I don't see these kinds of players very often anymore. I'll tell you that. Dude, that guy actually had a little bit of potential, although his elusiveness I'd rather switch. 7.6 from Benjamin. Casey Sims, a mid-first superstar dev, decent player. Lindsey Charles, a really good player at mid-first as well. Frank Werner, oh my god. What an amazing player. Clearly going to be drafted by us. So we also got Mark Ingram on a pretty cheap deal. 3-year, 9 mil deal. Only $300K guaranteed. Same with Dwayne, another cheap deal. Worth getting because Morgan, I don't know who Jordan Morgan is, but we could replace him if we don't find someone good in the draft. And I would not have known how I, did these rebuilds. Maybe I was really unrealistic. Let's see the draft picks. So number 10 and number probably 31, right? Number 10, number 31. All right, so, we do have a decent pick, but we're not going to be able to get one of those pass rushers, I don't think. Unless we trade up, which that's all I got to say is, yeah. Wes Gallion is probably the only pass rusher I'd be willing to take here. If it comes down to it, we're going to be taking a Munson. We've got here coverage, Andre Vaughn. There's some decent players as well, but let's go Munson. He had normal dev, so why did I put a star on him? I don't know, but he is still a great player, so that's all right. Supposed to go number 2, we took a number 10. We might end up moving that DN to outside anyways. So I think this Minter guy is worth it. I think he's worth it enough. Quick dev, 80 overall, great defensive player for the interior of our defensive line. Even if the guy doesn't move to outside linebacker, he's still a better choice than the guy that we have anyways, Thornton. So we need a mid-third. Thank you, Browns. I appreciate it. Wonder what they're going to take. Oops. Maybe that running back. Werner goes right at number 8. Wow, this draft is some BS. I'm going to start taking my players now so I don't get snagged on again. Trufant, coverage linebacker more than likely, but it doesn't matter to me. 85 block shed. Obviously that's great coverage player. What's his zone, though? How come it doesn't show you the zone here? Oh, it does show you the zone. 75 zone. So, yeah, he's actually a really good coverage guy. Probably finds a way starting somewhere. Then we have another linebacker we'll take. Block shed, zone coverage. Zone coverage is actually shown on the front card, which is kind of weird. 75 overall, great hit power. Block shed, no pass rush stats as we expected. Gonna grab this safety as well. Nehemiah McDaniels. Okay. A little something. Not great. 24 years old. Superstar dev. 76 overall at least. That's all right. He's tall. Maybe he finds a spot on the team. I don't know. It's not bad. Draft recap. I really want to see this Raiders draft. So Munson, a great player. 82 overall. Minter, a great player. 80 overall with quick. Trufant, great player. 78 overall with quick. Reese, great player. Quick dev. 75. TJ Jones, not a bad player for somebody that's desperate. Nehemiah McDaniels, great player. Don't know if he's going to start. KC Sims, superstar dev, actually a really great player. A little on the slower side, but overall not a bad player at all. Lindsey Charles, of course, an even better player. 5'8", super fun, beastly player. Rashard Hall, Hale anyways, way worse than our guy. Literally like the same player, but way worse. The Browns got a decent draft. Good middle linebacker. What's this guy? Zerore. Not a bad player. Great excel, no speed. Obviously, he's a big dude. Hunter Curran. I remember that guy. Not bad. Ogburn, quick dev. Pretty good. Bergstrom, really good center. Not bad yet. If I remembered any of the offensive lineman names, I would probably look them up. Tyrone Monroe. A lot faster than I thought he was going to be. If I'm not mistaken, that guy had like a 5.0 or something. That's not really 78, 79 speed in my opinion. Mickelmurray, what a name. Giants landed Keith Bridges, way faster than I thought it was going to be, 83 speed. If I would have known that, I might have still traded up. But it probably would have eaten at me knowing that I missed the great guy by 1 pick anyways. So, The Packers got a couple of great players. Mario Lloyd, still a great player even with slow. Hartzell, great lineman. Wrights, not a bad player. Andre Vaughn, 30th pick. This is a guy we were thinking about getting. Didn't really matter. We didn't need him. We had plenty. And then here's the Raiders. Gazvaza. And then Werner, who is going to be an amazing player. Normal dev, but holy crap. 97 speed, 97 excel at 6'2". 93 jumping as well. He has the 3 stats that you need the most and cost the most. What a beastly player. It shows run block, 48 run block, good decent juke move, average kick return. An amazing wide receiver, really good. Holy crap, Gallion. Superstar Dev, knew he was one of those once-in-a-lifetime players, but was hoping he would have went to like maybe number 3 or 4, and he just didn't. Weathersby, quick Dev, better than the guy we drafted, clearly. But still, the guy we drafted was still a good player. Scott Becker. The Seahawks drafted Fernando Hall. I think he was a tall guy. He was slow Dev, but a great player. So offensive lineman, didn't even get a single new one, but we did get Dwayne, well, new as in youngster. We did get Dwayne Brown in free agency, who will save us for another year, hopefully. Bia Butaka, Cameron Meredith. Our receiving core actually isn't that great. Tariq Cohen is so bad on this roster. Defensively, we gained a cornerback, youngster, who will be playing number 2. Probably trade off the whoever needs a contract, Callahan or Fuller. Minter will be playing right end. And I think even with McPhee being an 85 overall, I might start Thornton there instead. It's faster by a ton. Play rec is bad. Tackling isn't much worse. Finesse is way better. Block shed isn't great. Zone coverage is terrible. Injury isn't great. What about Reese, though? Like, would we not start one of the coverage linebackers we got, like Trufant? So we trade Cameron Meredith, 2/3 for Sammy Watkins. They will also be getting Pernell McPhee. So we trade Danny Trevathan, Bryce Callahan, and a 3rd-round pick for the Packers' 1st-round pick, which I think is clearly fair. So I suppose this be the roster for the first season in the reload. I don't know what, maybe the first video might not be the greatest, but I don't know what kind of like limitations we're going to do. Maybe another 3-year max type deal. And the moment we're done with this reload, we just delete the reload. But I will say I won't do it the first time because, just in case you guys have a different idea. But I think that's my personal opinion to what should be, what should be done. So just throwing that out there. That's the offense. And defensively, this is the defensively. McDaniels, should he start? Screw it. McDaniels going to start over Gaithers. Going to keep Gaithers on the team, but McDaniels needs to start, I think. And yeah, so there's some decent players still. I don't know how we went 14-2 with this roster. It's a good offense, but they're still missing some offensive line. Offensive linemen. Ooh, Trufant should be starting as well. Yeah, we're gonna ruin this team, aren't we? All right, so Sherman, 1-year deal. I'd actually be willing to give him that. Cody Whitehair, back when he was actually decent. Leonard Floynette. I don't know where I was going with that. Sin will not get a contract. Kwiatkowski as a backup maybe gets one. I'm not 100% sure. Robert Aquio obviously does not. Well, unless he plays really well. We'll see. Slow dev for him, though, which is ironic. Freddie Stevenson, normal dev. He's a great fullback. Is he worth signing, though? I don't know. Like I said, though, Sherman could get a contract. We'll see. We're going to be simming to the playoffs. We weren't looking like we were having the greatest season ever. At one point, we were 3-4. Let's take a look. Come on. Come on. We made the playoffs at 8-8. And wow, it was because the division sucked. Nice. And if you look at it, we did cheat. Well, how did we? Wow, look at the L's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight L's. And then we went on a little bit of a winning streak. It's probably because mid-season I started upgrading our players. That's probably where it went, honestly. Trubisky, lack of touchdowns, not a lot of picks, luckily. Rushing, we didn't even have that many touchdowns. Stark did the best, which sucks because he's actually probably, he's not a bad player. He's just really slow. He's got 85 speed. Sack totals, Leonard Floyd. Reese was useless. Picks, yucks. Can't believe I just said yucks. I never said that in my life, and hope to never do again. Trey Swede gets a kick return touchdown, and Butaka with 2 punt return touchdowns. 8th offense, I can see where we got 8 wins. 24 defense, I can see where we got 8 losses. MVP, no. Do we even get a single award? Offensive Rookie of the Year, don't you remember us getting one? Defensive Rookie of the Year, Trufant, the middle linebacker. McDaniels at 3. Munson at 5. Reese at 6. Minter at 7. Doubt we'll have any other award, to be honest. To be fair, Star could have been up there. Yeah, number 9, not bad, I guess. And that's it. So let's take, I mean, we made it to the playoffs again. Anything can happen. XP totals 14K there. Biotaka, not that great. Yikes. Defense, please. Trufant, 21K. Damn, what happened to all the XP? So this is the team. You know, offensive line is what it is. Lewis Jeans, actually not bad. Watkins, Stark, Biabutaka, And then let's see, Sherman, Munson, and Fuller. So Munson went up really quickly. Reese and Trufant did as well. Really just the players that were on the practice crop. I guess McDaniel wasn't too bad, but it is what it is. 9-6-1 Saints versus the 8-8 Bears. All right. 93 overall to their 86, so I don't see why we're at 93 at 8-8. Well, they're 9-6-1 at an 86. Oh well. So on the other side is the Bucks and the Rams, which isn't too bad. So that's kind of cool. Going on is the wild card. I mean, we could turn this thing around if we're lucky. Yeah, most of the L's we took were pre-XP. Not that we had a whole lot, but we definitely did better. Got better team throughout the season. 7-0. Oh, we had a chance to really put forward a winning chance. There we go. 14-3, 21-3, 21-6, 29-9. Second half up by 12, which isn't bad, although that's diminishing quickly. There you go, offense. 28-6. We force a field goal, so we're up by 2 possessions, and we give them the ball right back, forcing our bad defense to try to make a stop, and of course we don't. Only up by 2, and that's going to change soon. Choking this game away. 4th and 1, they go for it. Clutch up. They're now up by 1. And on 4th and 1, the offense punts. We do get the ball back here. Defense is doing a damn good job, all things considered. And Mitchell Trubisky throws a pick to a pass rusher. Defense does its job yet again. Offense, come on, all you need is a field goal. Please don't choke this game away. We do get it. And in the world's weirdest playoff wildcard game, we win by 2, which is ironic because we lost by this exact same score in the Super Bowl, pretty much creating this. So this is the stat line. Mitchell Trubisky, 2 picks, which is stupid as hell. Jordan Howard did very well. Robbie Anderson for the Saints did very well. Curry Stark. I mean, even though he's slow, he's not bad, I guess. Damn, 8-8 versus the 12-4 Falcons. I mean, this is pretty impressive. Start of the 4th quarter, we're in a bad spot, but not the worst spot. Like I said, I mean, up by 3. And we get a pick. I mean, we're not a great defense, but the offense is played unbelievably. Come on, defense, do it again. They kick a field goal. I mean, we have a lot behind us right now. Can we kick that field goal in? We do. Robert Aguayo might get himself a contract. And we win against the Falcons. So Trubisky put on a bit of a show this game. Much better than he did against the Saints. Rushing attack did very well. Curry Stark, the baller he is, makes another great game out of himself. Robert Aguayo, solid as they come, apparently. And we're moving on to the championship game. Oh, great. The damn Eagles. I mean, at this point, the Eagles weren't as Super Bowl ready, so maybe we'll be all right, but I don't know. The Browns beat the 16-0 Steelers. Wow. Snow game, though. Come on. We have the better rushing attack. There we go. Good start to this game. 14-0, 17-0. Second quarter, they're probably going to score here. They do get 3. They do get 7. We get 3 back. Start of the 3rd. We are, okay, 10-point lead still. I don't know what the hell happened there. It looked like they had 2 drives there that just didn't go. What's going on here? Can we just finish a drive, please? 4th and 4. I love the play call. That could be the play call of the year right there. Defense clutches up. Offense gets down the field. I think we're going to go against the Browns in the Super Bowl. I think that's the story here. The Bears versus the Browns in the Super Bowl. What a year. Let's move on. And Super Bowl bound. That's what I'm talking about. Trubisky did way better than Wentz. Jordan Howard once again did very well in general. Sammy Watkins kind of showed up. Curry Stark, I don't think he did well that game, but overall he's been the playoff hero, and then Robert Aguayo has been pretty solid himself. Damn, from an 8-8 wildcard team to the Super Bowl defender. Well, not really defending, but, you know, technically, I mean, the Steelers aren't in it, so we're the technical defending Super Bowl losers, I guess, as they would call it. Going against the Browns. The freaking Browns. What overall is this roster? 89. The Browns, man. I know they've been having some really good drafts, but really, that's not bad. I'm proud of those Browns. They're still going to lose to us, but hey, maybe it's all right. Maybe it's all right for them. All right, so even after that sack, the Bears, you know, we actually still got down there and did our thing, and we only scored 3. That's all right, though. The Browns seem to struggle on offense pretty big so far, and up by 14. Start of the third quarter. We're doing all right so far, but how much will that last? I think we're going to win a Super Bowl. I think a Super Bowl has been won. What an amazing drive. Still scored 3 on like a 4-minute wasting drive. And just like that, we win the Super Bowl 27-11. The reload is successful. We will still do another season, though, of course. See if we maybe become a dynasty here. Super Bowl trips for days, though. You know, this rebuild ended on a Super Bowl loss to the Steelers. This one not ending on a Super Bowl win against the Browns, but an interesting story, I will say. The Browns in the Super Bowl. What a shocker. But I'm glad it happened because the Steelers beat us once, and they probably would have beat us again, and I would have been so sad. Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. Sammy Watkins, nice little play. I keep forgetting they show you stuff if you play. Jordan Howard is the Super Bowl MVP. Don't know what his stat line is, but the way he's played throughout this reload so far and the rebuild in general, I would just, you know, call it a hunch that he probably did deserve it. He's been amazing. And I would love to see the podium. And there it is. Trubisky, Watkins, Trufant. It's a really interesting linebacker name, though, for sure. Never seen a Trufant in a rebuild, or not rebuild, but just rookies in general. And that is a win. And we win. Q-Stock. I remember that guy's name, actually. I mean, looking at the numbers here, I would say Jordan Howard probably did deserve it. Not by a whole lot. Nah, maybe Trubisky would get it. I think Trubisky deserved it, actually. 99 offense, 93 defense. The defense did a damn good job there. They were the reasons why we won that one, I would definitely say. The other games, I think, were mostly the offense, but the defense did their job. So I have no idea how much money we have. Richard Sherman wins a ring with the old Bears. And if we're looking at his stats, he still looks great. So you're not interested. Well, oh, Jesus. We set the standard for that, didn't we? Screw it, we'll let him walk. Excited to sign. I totally forgot to do all of this. That's all right, though. I think we'll get them all back. This offer's perfect. We're offering them a little bit more than they probably deserve, just so we can make sure we keep them. But that's all right. Robert Aguayo definitely deserves a contract. He was so good for us. Robert Aguayo resurrects his career with us. Russell Warren, Super Bowl winning backup. Got to keep him on the squad. That's funny. Josh Sitton, I think, has to go. Freddie Stevenson, I know he's a fullback, but he's a damn good one, so we're going to sign him back if we can, which we do. Sherman could get the tag here, but I think if we were really wanting to get him back, we could probably get him for cheaper in free agency. 1 year, 16.2 mils, quite a bit. And at this point in free agency, there might be even better talent. One of them being Jack Conklin. We could really use an offensive lineman like Jack. He's actually insane. Can we get him? I think we can get him. 5 year, 47 mil. We just dished that out to Whitehair, I think. 101, that's, overpaying him a little bit, but Sherman was very locked down for us. I think he deserves a little bit of extra money. Why not? And we do. We might have to sign Trubisky soon, so that Sherman might be done with the Bears after this season. However, will it matter? Because I'm probably going to end the reload after this. We won the Super Bowl. That's the goal with these reloads. If we do the reload 95%, maybe 98% of the time, it's going to be because the team didn't end up winning the Super Bowl. And if we don't, and if that's not the case, that means we're going to try to win as many Super Bowls as we can. Whoa, Jackson Brenner, 6'7", 266, 23 years old, super speedy. Don't need a tight end, though. With a talented roster, but no playoffs last year as the Bears. What? What the hell are they talking about? EA, fix your damn game. A talented roster, but no playoffs last year has the Bears looking towards the draft for answers. We just won the Super Bowl. What the hell are they talking about? EA, get on this. Fix the damn game. Number 10, that's same as last year. And then number 32, I would assume. Interesting. Interesting how that works. Don't know how we get the exact same first round in the 10th pick. Back-to-back. The Packers must have... Oh, yeah, the Packers did do pretty badly. Parrish Ford. I mean, we have a cornerback, Paul Rowe. Might have to trade down for that, though. I mean, really, we don't need a whole lot. Call it a reach. We're going to take the cornerback right now. He's an early second. He'll probably go like 18th, so... Paul Rowe, the best corner in the class, more than likely. 82 overall, super beastly player. I know he's normal, but damn, he's good. And then we're going to pretty much take best available from here. Walker Moody, not a bad running back, actually, but of course, we do not need him. Eric Avery, slow. Caleb Stepanovich is actually really decent. Coghill superstar. We have Bradley Myers here, who I think is better. So I think that guy was an early third, if I'm not mistaken. If he was, we will take him. He was. Myers, superstar dev, pretty damn good player. Can't be mad at that. So we have another guard, might take him in the mid-4th. Left guard Lieber. Oh, they mentioned Lieber. He was like really slow. But he's a lineman, so do I care? Not really. There's a lot of decent linemen in this draft. Lieber is gone. I don't know where he went, but at the end of the day, we really didn't need him. Hunter Bierkert, not a bad player. Draft recap. 82 overall Rowe, great player, normal though. Myers, great lineman, superstar dev. Bierkert, quick dev, great player, and 75 overall normal for that lineman. 75 overall for that lineman. 79 overall for that guy. And Xavier Armstrong is a quick dev at 78 overall. Don't know really a whole lot of players here that I really care about, but we'll take a look, see if there's any superstar steals. Here's a really good superstar steal, actually, speaking of. Otis Baldwin, honestly, one of the best, that type kind of players I've ever seen. And you know what I mean? The big, tall, heavy guys. Very good player, actually. Especially since he's 21, and he's actually got enough speed to play both at 6'7" as well. Martin Searles, he looks good, but once again, he doesn't have any of the stats that cost a lot to upgrade. Mason Whalen, forgot about him. Very good excel, decent speed. Great player, don't really need him too much, though. Julius Ward, fast, 24, don't need a corner. Well, I mean, we drafted a corner anyways. Parrish Ford, decent player with normal. Stefanovich, decent, skipped on him. Pinner, decent, a little bit slow, though. Jackson Brenner, slow as hell, dev, but decent tight end still. Ooh, 85 overall quarterback, Nico Enna. An amazing, one of the better, probably one of the best, one of those 84-85 super beast quarterbacks. He's already the 5th ranked quarterback in the league, and he hasn't even played a snap. And they also landed a great running back, Malik Ware. Chiefs had a little bit of a draft. Was it the Chiefs? The Falcons. No, it wasn't the Falcons. It was the Niners. We figured it out. I got there. Rashad Landry. Raiders have the best fast receiving core in the league. Curlew, Gerard Eddy. He's actually pretty fast, pretty good. Moody. Oh, Moody. 87 speed, 88 excel. What's the agility? If it's a 90, 86. I mean, he's still good. One of the better not pass rushers, power backs that you don't have to like develop. I mean, you have to develop him, but you don't have to develop him as much as most. Here's another one of those tall guys with Superstar. Donald Tucker. This is definitely the cornerback draft. There's some really good ones in here. And that was pretty much the draft. So this will more than likely be the last season we do, since the reloads, of course, will get shorter, duration than a normal rebuild, because there's less to do. And 5 years, I think, is the perfect cutoff total. 5 years and the team has failed. That's basically it. Or the team hasn't done as well as some of the other ones. Can't really call it failed if they still make the playoffs and whatnot. But, yeah, I mean, we have a great team. Might have to move some players around, but overall, I like where we're at. And let's see if we can win another one. So here is the new starting lineup. We have pretty much the similar stuff around the board here. We have the same receiving core as we did the beginning, well, not the beginning, but of last season. So, I mean, we got nothing but better on the offense, if anything. Defensively, just another year older, just like the offense. Maybe moved a couple things around on the D-line. But for the most part, we're pretty much the same team as last year, and if it was good enough then, it should hopefully be good enough now. So we may be screwed here. We have Mitch Trubisky here to re-sign. Of course, in a realistic rebuild, he will get that. Okay, he doesn't like anything about it. However, we don't really have a whole lot else to re-sign. A lot of backups, really. So maybe we're not that screwed. Jesus, he's such a greedy bastard. 139 is the fair deal. We have moved it all the way to 143. Oh, thanks. Going to the playoffs because we believe in the Bears team as, well, kind of had a little bit of a cheat code knowing that mid-season we were doing pretty damn well. Hopefully that was enough to make it to the, not Super Bowl, the playoffs at least. And it was a bye week. Wow, 9-7, 9-7, 9-7. Okay. I mean, 11-5 is the way we're at. How are the Packers doing so poorly? Like, don't make no sense to me. I mean, they finished strong. Terrible midway. Le'Veon Bell MVP again. All right, that makes sense. Trubisky, another pretty damn good season. Rushing attack was even better this year. Receiving, Lewis Clark, the tight end, gets a great season. Curry Stark, another great season. Sammy Watkins, not a bad season. Butte Butaka is actually really bad here. What's his stats? Quick dev, 97 speed, is averaging 7.9 per catch. Holy crap, that's terrible. Pass rush, once again, just absolutely horrendous. I don't know how. Sherman, amazing season, though. Aguayo deserves the contract. Got a 15 for 15 banger. Just beautiful. Offense, number 2, that's up 6. Defense from number 24 to number 5. So you can see why we did a little bit better this season. Trubisky at number 5 overall. NFC, what kind of awards did we potentially win? Nothing on the O. Defensively, all we had is a cornerback. So, Trubisky was best quarterback. Okay, interesting. Best O-lineman, Conklin. Nice signing for us. Kicker number 2 for Aguayo. That kind of sucks. We got a bye week. Let's see. I don't know if we had any XP or we're going to have much XP because we didn't really win anything. Let's take a look. Stark, 38K. I like that a lot. Defense, not really anything, but Stark at least. That's all right. Take a good look at the overalls. Myers, 84. Offensive line still looking pretty solid. Receiving core is looking better. Defense, 90s in the linebackers. Defensive line still kind of rough. Cornerbacks, though, Sherman and Munson, not bad. Sherman has been huge for us. Every single season we had him. 95 overall, they're 92. We might even be a little bit higher. See if we can beat the Falcons. I mean, we beat them last year, and we beat some other team, and then another one for the Super Bowl. Browns. Another snow game here in Chicago. We already won our Super Bowl, so we made it to the Super Bowl and lost. Won a Super Bowl, and we'll see what happens this year. Either way, we've done all right for ourselves as a Chicago Bears. 7 all. Nice drive down the field. Only gets 3, though. Down by more than 4. 11. Down by 11. Offense getting down the field slowly but surely. Down by 10. Start of the 4th. This isn't looking too great. Okay, we got a chance. Down by 4. Defense can make a play. Come on, defense. You're ranked, what, number 5, and you can't make a stop? 5 minutes left. Yeah, it's not looking so good. Great couple of throws, though. Come on, get in that end zone. There we go. 3 minutes to make a stop. And here it is. 3rd and 9. They get it. I'm going to come on the field because I think we can still win. Well, not win, but we can make a stop. So this isn't going to be an easy one, but it's doable. Oh, they are going to kneel it. Okay, so that's not too bad then. At least there's a chance. And I simmed it once, and the game ended there. All right, well, we lost. I really didn't want to lose the first game, but it happened. We built another, I mean, it was a great team. It was better than last year, technically. Like, how is Julio still in the league? What is he even doing? Let's take a look at Julio's overall, actually. I'm going to take a look at the Falcons' overalls. We'll take a look and see who wins the Super Bowl. But I would say that's probably the last we'll see of this realistic Bears rebuild. I would say reload success. We had, Super Bowl trip. Won it. The Browns were pretty much destined to take it all. Beat the 16-0 division rival Steelers. And still did not beat us. And here we go. The Super Bowl results are about to be in, hopefully. Maybe. The Steelers win again over the Seahawks. All right, so the Steelers won 2 out of 3 here. Interesting. Was there something I wanted to look at? I think that was it. I think we're good. Oh, no, it was the Falcons roster. Okay. I remember. Don't worry. Almost didn't. Falcons, Devontae Freeman. Pretty good player. Julio Jones. 90 speed. He's still really good, though. His Excel's bad, but he's still a really great player. Matt Ryan, 86 throw power. Yeah, they should not have beat us. Should not have beat us. Tack McKinley. 99 for Matt. In all fairness, normally the AI does very badly, but that's a really good upgrade of McKinley. 99 finesse. Didn't really get his block shed up, but yeah, maybe should have left 4 or 5 finesse off and got his block shed up, but better than most teams would do. Normally they would go like 99 awareness, 99 play rec. But anyways, that was the reload. Let me know if you guys are interested in these, and if you want me to keep doing the rest of the ones we have. We probably have another like 10 left, so we would do a regular rebuild when Thursday, and then on Sunday we do another reload. Let me know what you guys think of that. If you have any suggestions for series in general or just anything, let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.